Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are doing well this morning. So, today we are going to start with the new chapter, chapter number 13. Why do we fall ill? Okay, so before starting the chapter or before explaining you with the introduction, I would like to discuss few topics which we are going to study in this chapter, that is the introduction. First is the introduction area. In this we'll be studying about what is the health, which factors are determining for the better health, what do we mean by disease. We'll be studying about the symptoms and signs of the disease. Okay, various other questions will be covered in this introduction part. Then we'll be studying for the health and community health. Okay, let me tell you that two types of health are there, that is personal health and community health. This both the health will be studying it in brief in the upcoming topic. Then the another topic is difference between being healthy and disease free. That is कि हमें healthy रहने के लिए और disease, okay, when we be healthy and when we will be disease free. So the difference between these two terminologies will be studying. Actually both the term sounds the same, okay, being healthy and disease free. You will be thinking that both the terms are same, but it's not same, right? Okay, next is the disease and its causes. Sorry, here it's cases, but correct it to causes. Okay, disease and causes means different types of disease will be studying, and its various causes will be also studying. Next we'll be studying types of disease. In the types of disease there are different and variety of types. Okay, we'll be studying it briefly. Next are one of the type is given, that is infectious and non-infectious disease. Okay, we'll be studying in further. Next, pictures of different microorganisms. Okay, so let me first discuss about the microorganisms. Microorganisms are of two types. Okay, let me tell you first organisms. Organisms, right? There are many organisms through which we can see through naked eye. Okay, we are able to see with naked eye, and some organisms are there through which we are unable to see with naked eye. We call them as microorganisms, right? So microorganisms are the organisms which we are unable to see through our naked eye. We need a specific instrument through which we can see them. That is, we are using a microscope to see or visualize the different characteristics of microorganisms, right? So, I think and I hope that you are now well aware about what are the microorganisms, right? So, let me give you some examples of microorganisms. Microorganisms we discussed in the chapter number 17, sorry, 7, I guess, right? Diversity in living organisms. We studied various bacteria. Okay, we also studied in the chapter 5, cell. Okay, in the cell we studied about prokaryotic and eukaryotic organisms. Okay, so in the prokaryotic organisms we studied various bacteria, okay, like blue green algae. Okay, so there are various forms of bacteria, algae, viruses. These all comes under microorganisms because we are unable to see them through naked eye. Their structures are in micro millimeter small size. Okay. So coming towards the next topic is antibiotics. Okay. I think antibiotics is the that blocks chemical pathways important for bacteria, means whatever the antibiotics we are using, okay, which blocks the pathway, means जो बैक्टीरिया के पाथ को रोकता है एंट्री करने में, ओके, इन द बायोकेमिकल पाथवेज, द बैक्टीरियाज विच आर एंटरिंग इन द बायोकेमिकल पाथवेज. बायोकेमिकल पाथवेज मीन्स अवर हमारे बॉडी में जितने भी पाथवेज, ओके, जितने भी प्रोसेसेस है उसके अंदर उसको प्रिवेंट करता है. तो वो मेडिसिन्स को हम क्या कहते हैं? एंटीबायोटिक्स. द सब्सटेंस दैट वी टेक, okay, which blocks the biochemical pathways important for bacteria, hence they are effective against them. For example, if we take antibiotics as penicillium, okay, we take penicillin, sorry, penicillium not, it's penicillin. Antibiotics is penicillin, right? Next, if we talk about, then it's tetracycline. Okay, these two are the major antibiotics which we use, and further we'll be studying in the upcoming topics. Means, now we'll take about means of spread of infectious disease. Okay, how the disease are spread through, what are the specific agents through which disease are spread. We'll be studying in this. Next is the AIDS and its causes and prevention, then organ specific and tissue specific manifestations, principle of treatment, and few disease. Okay, we'll be studying some of the disease also. Okay, so these all are the topics in this chapter we all be discussing about. Okay. Okay. Now, coming towards health. What is health? According to WHO, that is World Health Organization, health is a state of complete physical and mental and social well-being. Okay? If we want to term health, we can say simply that health is a state of well-being enough to function well physically, mentally, and socially. Okay, if our body is able to function all the activities physically, mentally, socially in a proper manner, then we can say the health of the body is good. Okay, now how can we classify health? We can classify health in two categories. I explained you in the topic sessions also that health, two types of health we are classifying, that is personal health and community health. These two topics we'll be studying later on. First, I would like to ask some of the questions and also solve them. Okay, first the question arises that why health, we are so conscious towards health. Okay, there are disease causing pathogens available, right? If they attack in our body's immunity system get lower. Okay, so for that we need specific conditions. Okay, there are specific conditions necessary for good health. Let me discuss some of the specific conditions. Okay, so let us first discuss about conditions which are necessary for good health. Okay, so conditions for good health. Okay, so what are the basic conditions? First is the good physical and social environment. Okay, first condition is to have good physical and social environment. Second is good economic conditions. This is the major thing we should have, means like the personal cleanliness or hygiene. Okay, when, how can we say that good physical and social environment is probably present? Okay, good physical and social environment includes clean surrounding, good sanitation, proper garbage disposal, and clean drinking water. Coming towards good economic condition. Okay, good economic condition includes job opportunities for earning, to have nutritious food and to lead a healthy life. अगर आपके पास पैसे होंगे तो आप क्या है कि न्यूट्रियस मतलब कि हेल्दी डाइटरी फूड जो है वो आप अर्न करके मीन्स ले सकते हो टू अचीव हेल्दी लाइफ. ठीक है, अगर आपके पास पैसे ही नहीं है तो हाउ वुड यू have a nutritious food to consume for the consumption, right? So these are the two basic conditions through which we can say that we need a good health. Now coming towards the personal health. What is personal health? It is similar to the health that we discussed previously. पर्सनल हेल्थ मीन्स खुद का ख्याल हम कैसे रखते हैं, खुद की हेल्थ का ध्यान हम कैसे रखते हैं, राइट? सो पर्सनल हेल्थ इज़ अ स्टेट ऑफ फिजिकल, मेंटल एंड सोशल वेलबींग ऑफ पर्सनल लेवल, मीन्स खुद के लेवल का हम अगर देखें तो. Okay, how can we maintain personal health? Then firstly we have to be by personal hygiene. Okay, cleanliness सराउंडिंग का रख के हम प्रॉपर हाइजीन मेंटेन करके खुद का पर्सनल हेल्थ मेंटेन कर सकते हैं. देन बाय प्रॉपर रेगुलर एक्सरसाइज एंड रिलैक्सेशन, टू हमारी बॉडी को फिट रखने के लिए हम एक्सरसाइज करते हैं. ओके, वी आवर स्टेट ऑफ माइंड, दैट इज़ मेंटली वी शुड बी in a relaxed state of mode, not in the depressed mode. Okay, next, use clean drinking water. If we want to means if we are using dirty water or impure water, then our health would not be good. Okay, हम healthy नहीं होंगे. So for good health we need to drink clean water. By proper nutrition and balanced diet, we need we previously discussed in the conditions necessary for the good health. Okay, for a good health we need good economic conditions. That is, if economic conditions are good, then we will be able to buy the nutrition and balanced diet food. So these are the personal health conditions which are which you have to study. Next, coming towards the community health. In community health, it refers as consist of improving, protecting and maintaining health of entire community. Means all those activities which people do both individually and in groups for the development of their society constitute the community health. मीन्स जितनी भी एक्टिविटीज़ लोग करते हैं खुद के लिए, मतलब कि इंडिविजुअली अगर वो करते हैं या फिर वो ग्रुप्स में करते हैं, किसके लिए करेंगे? सोसाइटी के डेवलपमेंट के लिए करेंगे. वो हेल्थ जो बिल्डअप करते हैं पीपल सोसाइटी के लिए, इम्प्रूवमेंट विच दे आर डूइंग, दैट कंस्टिट्यूट द कम्युनिटी हेल्थ. कम्युनिटी हेल्थ मतलब ग्रुप में या इंडिविजुअली कोई दूसरों के लिए कोई डेवलपमेंट अचीव करना, दैट इज़ द कम्युनिटी हेल्थ. ओके, सो हाउ कैन वी मेंटेन कम्युनिटी हेल्थ इज़ प्रोवाइड फैसिलिटी फॉर प्रिवेंशन ऑफ डिजीज़. मतलब हमें डिजीज़ ना हो ऐसी हमें फैसिलिटीज़ प्रोवाइड करनी है. देन प्रोवाइड proper sanitation and hygiene. Means sanitation means cleanliness or whatever the जितना भी, या तो हम कह सकते हैं या डर्टी एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट ना करके. ओके, गुड हाइजीन कंडीशंस इफ वी आर यूजिंग देन. By good socio-economic conditions and good nutrition, this you know, right, we studied in the conditions. By improving health education and public awareness. अब health education and public awareness का meaning क्या है कि health education means you have to make people aware. जो भी people illiterate हैं, right, they are having lack of knowledge. means उन्हें कुछ पता नहीं होता कि हमें हाइजीन कंडीशंस है या हेल्थ की मेंटेनेंस है वो कैसे और क्यों करनी चाहिए. सो वी हैव टू मेक पीपल और पब्लिक अवेयर अबाउट दीज all circumstances or situation. means we have to improve the health education. people को अवेयर करना है, जागरूक करना है for these steps to take. Now, if we talk about that personal and community health are supplementary to each other. We all know that we protect ourselves by keeping our body clean. For this, we also require a good and healthy environment in our surrounding. Okay, अगर healthy environment होगा तो ही हमारे environment का surroundings clean और healthy होगा, then only we will be healthy. We can have this only by the means of community health and development. अगर हमारे सराउंडिंग्स का या तो एनवायरनमेंट का गुड और हेल्दी क्लीन रखना है तो वो किसके वजह से होगा? कम्युनिटी हेल्थ एंड डेवलपमेंट की वजह से. वी नीड टू मीन्स हमें ग्रुप में रह के हमें ऐसा सोसाइटी मतलब कि ऐसी एक्टिविटीज़ बिल्डअप करनी है जिससे पीपल जागरूक हो, उनका डेवलपमेंट हो. सो कैन वी से दैट both personal and community health are interrelated? Yes, because from one person to another and another to in a group, we can constitute that health is interconnected. That is, personal and community health both are interconnected. Okay, now let us start the topic. What is disease? The word disease was derived from dis plus ease, that is, not at ease. We can say that disease is the condition of disrupt functioning of an organ or organ system of the body. In simple words, if I explain, then we can say that disease is any abnormality or disturbance caused in our body. That is, कोई भी फंक्शनिंग हमारी बॉडी के ऑर्गन्स हैं या ऑर्गन का सिस्टम है, अगर वो ठीक से फंक्शनिंग नहीं करता है, ठीक है, देन वी कैन से दैट आवर बॉडी इज़ नॉट वर्किंग प्रॉपरली. सम ऑफ द एक्सटर्नल एजेंट हैज़ इंजर्ड आवर internal organs. Okay, that can be germs or bacteria or any microorganisms, right? So we can say a disease is not caused by any external injury. मतलब कोई लगने से या दर्द होने से डिजीज़ कॉज नहीं होती, बट इट कैन बी caused by एन एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर ले लो या एक्सटर्नल एजेंट ले लो, जो बाहर का कोई जर्म्स है या बैक्टीरिया है जो हम नेकेड आइज के थ्रू नहीं देख सकते. वी कैन कॉल देम एज the agents which cause disease. Okay, sometimes internal dysfunctioning of our body may also lead to disease. means internal dysfunctioning का मतलब क्या हुआ कि इंटरनली कोई बॉडी का ऑर्गन है या कोई बॉडी के पार्ट्स है वो फंक्शनिंग ठीक से नहीं कर रहे या उनकी फंक्शनिंग करने की कैपेसिटी वीक हो गई है. ओके, देन अ डिजीज़ में अराइज. नेक्स्ट डिजीज़ जनरली हैज़ सम सिम्टम्स। हम कहते हैं कोई सिम्टम्स या साइंस एसोसिएट होते हैं कोई भी डिजीज़ के, जैसे कि कोई पेन हो, स्वेलिंग हो, ओके, और वी कैन से फीवर एज कॉमन सिम्टम्स, ओके. Next, if I say how can we stay disease free and how can we be healthy, okay, then there are two major difference between them. We'll be studying them later. First of all, I will like to say how can we identify a disease. हम disease को कैसे identify कर सकते हैं. A disease is associated with symptoms. जो भी disease connected है that is all associated with symptoms. Symptoms मैंने आपको कहा कि pain है, swelling है, fever है, okay. These all are the symptoms we say in common words. Next, in other words, our body shows certain indications with which we can assume that we may be suffering from a disease. हमारी बॉडी कोई ना कोई ऐसी इंडिकेशंस दिखाती है जिससे हमें पता चलता है कि हम डिजीज़ के थ्रू सफ़र कर रहे हैं, ओके. लाइक सिमिलरली इफ़ वी से कैंसर, कोई भी हो कैंसर, लाइक स्किन कैंसर है, ब्रेस्ट कैंसर है, ओके, दिस ऑल. तो जो स्पेसिफिक ऑर्गन का या तो कोई स्पेसिफिक सिस्टम का कैंसर होगा तो देन यू और योर बॉडी शोज इंडिकेशन, मीन्स लाइक पेन हो या स्वेलिंग हो, वो स्पेसिफिक एरिया में कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगी या डिसफंक्शनिंग होगी जिसके थ्रू यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई दैट यू आर सफरिंग फ्रॉम अ डिजीज, राइट. नेक्स्ट, if I want to ask that how can we expect a healthy environment around us if everyone keeps on ill treating each other, okay. Disease cause किससे होती है? We studied that we need to undergo with the conditions which are necessary for the good health. Good health किससे होगी? We studied two factors, okay, physical, mentally and social well-being वाला, and next the economic factor, okay. Next the question arises that staying healthy if we are living a tension free life, we can say that, okay. Then if we want to say how can we expect a healthy environment around us if everyone keeps on ill treating each other, therefore we can say that a good social environment is required for better health, right. Okay, can we say that whatever the factors, what are the factors that determine better health? I also told you that we'll be discussing it in the introduction part, that factors that determine better health. We always stress upon the fact that environment surrounding us should be healthy, otherwise it may lead to harmful disease, okay. अगर environment आजू बाजू का साफ सुथरा होगा then only we can say that will be stay away from the harmful disease. Therefore we can say that public cleanliness is an important factor of the better health of people in society, right. So, is health dependent on personal and social issues? Yes. So, these all factors related health is dependent on the disease? Yes. Why? Because अगर healthy environment created होगा, okay, then disease may not affect you, right. लिसन प्रॉपरली. अगर ऊपर के जितने भी हमने टॉपिक्स अभी हेल्थ रिलेटेड के बात किए हैं वो आपको ठीक से याद है, देन यू कैन को रिलेट विद द डिजीज टॉपिक. वी आर स्टडिंग डिजीज, वाई? कोई भी वेल फंक्शनिंग बॉडी के ऑर्गन का या तो ऑर्गन सिस्टम का पर्टिकुलर डेवलप नहीं होगा, कोई डिस्टर्बेंस होगा या तो कोई एबनॉर्मेलिटी होगी, डिसफंक्शनिंग होगी, देन इट विल लीड टू डिजीज. सो इफ वी आर टेकिंग प्रॉपर केयर, okay, if we are well awaked about our health, then disease will not occur. Similarly, we know that different parts of our body perform different functions. बॉडी के जितने भी पार्ट्स हैं वो अलग अलग फंक्शंस रोल प्ले करते हैं. लाइक इफ वी से अबाउट द डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम, तो डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम में सिर्फ स्टमक, इंटेस्टाइन, पेनक्रियाज, small intestine, large intestine, esophagus, these all are the organs of the digestive system. Similarly, if I talk about respiration, then in respiration, if we talk, then basic are the nose, okay, then the windpipe, trachea, or if we can say, then alveoli, bronchioles, lungs, bronchi. Okay, these all are the organs of respiratory system. So, can we say that respiratory organs are also functioning same as that of the digestive system? कैन वी से दैट? नो. वाई? बिकॉज हर एक ऑर्गन का अलग अलग फंक्शन होता है. लाइक इफ वी से दैट स्टमक है, तो स्टमक इज जनरली मेनली फॉर द डाइजेस्टिव के लिए वो काम करेगा. वाई? बिकॉज उसका काम है HCl सीक्रेट करना, पेप्सिन सीक्रेट करना. बट इफ आई टॉक अबाउट दी ब्रोंका या ट्रैकिया है या लंग्स है, लंग्स का काम क्या है? ऑक्सीजन, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो है उसको फिल्टर करके ऑक्सीजन में कन्वर्ट करना है. एंड दैट ऑक्सीजन इज टू बी ट्रांसफर टू ऑल द बॉडी ऑर्गन्स या तो बॉडी पार्ट्स. ओके, सो जितने भी हमारे बॉडी के जो पार्ट्स हैं या बॉडी के पार्ट्स के जो सिस्टम परफॉर्म करते हैं, तो सबके डिफरेंट डिफरेंट फंक्शंस हैं. एनी ऑफ दीज फंक्शंस आर डिस्टर्ब्ड, अगर कोई भी इसमें से फंक्शन डिस्टर्ब हो गया है, then we can say that something is wrong, right, within our body, or something has changed in it. Then can we say as a symptom, this is a symptom of getting a disease. अगर हमारे बॉडी में कोई भी खराबी आ गई, अगर ओके लेट अस कंसिडर अ मशीन, ओके, और अ रोबोट, या तो कंप्यूटर की बात कर लो आप. कंप्यूटर में अगर कोई वायरस आ जाएगा, देन व्हाट यू विल से दैट कंप्यूटर इज शोइंग दिस सिम्टम्स. कौन कौन से सिम्टम्स दिखाएगा? इट विल बी नॉट वर्किंग, ओके, हैंग होगा कंप्यूटर. दीज ऑल आर द सिम्टम्स इंडिकेटिंग दैट virus has attacked to the computer. Similarly, the same case is going with our body. सेम जो भी आपने देखा कंप्यूटर में, वैसे ही हमारे बॉडी में हो रहा है. कैसे होगा? दैट व्हेन आवर बॉडी shows any symptoms that something is wrong in our body, or something, or whatever the functions which are going on is disturbed, then we can say it is the symptom for a disease. Symptoms just indicate that there is a disease, they do not indicate the exact type of disease, right? The doctors often look for the signs of a disease in order to find out the exact problem. अगर आप डॉक्टर के पास जाओगे, देन ऑल्सो दे विल जस्ट सी दी साइन, मतलब कि कौन कौन से सिम्टम्स है, कौन से साइन है, जिसके थ्रू वो आइडेंटिफाई कर पाएंगे कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है एग्जैक्टली आपके बॉडी में. ओके, अगर प्रॉब्लम पता होगी, देन दे विल नो अबाउट वॉट एवर द डिजीज इज बीन कॉज्ड. नेक्स्ट, these signs, unlike the symptoms, are more definite indications of a disease. Sometimes laboratory tests are also being done to find out a disease. Okay, you all are well known about these all terms. Now, can we say how does disease look like? Disease कैसा दिखने में होगा? दिस ऑल मीन्स जितना भी उसका अपीयरेंस है, सिस्टम है, अगर कोई भी सिस्टम, मैंने कहा कि अगर बिगड़ गया है या तो कोई फंक्शनिंग ठीक से नहीं कर रहा है, देन वी कैन से दैट इट दे आर गिविंग राइज टू सिम्टम्स एंड साइंस ऑफ डिजीज, right? On the basis of symptoms, the physician or the doctor is giving a particular disease and conducting test for the confirmation of disease. Okay, so here a brief okay, so now we'll be studying about which factors are affecting the health or causing disease. Okay, there are two types: intrinsic factors and extrinsic factors. Intrinsic factors will also say as internal factors, okay, and extrinsic means external, right? So just keep in mind. Next, coming towards intrinsic factors. Now, How disease is caused by intrinsic factors. In intrinsic factors, we'll be dealing with the hormonal imbalance, allergic reactions, genetic disorder, malfunctioning of body organs, etc. So, intrinsic factors are those factors which cause by genetic or hormonal disbalance or imbalance, which means within factors, okay, means inside the body, okay, these we say as internal factors. These are genetic and chromosomal disorder. Genetic chromosomal disorder means we studied that cell consists of nucleus consists of genes, genetic material and all, like chromosomes and all. So whenever the uh, disbalance or imperfections or the imbalance of the genetic or genetic problems will be there, then the genetic and chromosomal disorder will be occurring. Then the malfunctioning of body organ parts, like defect in heart. Okay, malfunctioning means proper nutritional or balanced diet is not uh, done. Okay, so or also we can say that organ is not developed, or it's imperfectly developed. Okay, if the organ is not working properly, then we can say a type of defect, right? Then if there is like a heart defect or any other organs, okay, then we can say that is an intrinsic factor. Next, coming towards the hormonal disbalance. Hormonal disbalance means the hormones which are released, okay, the balancing, or it is not perfectly balanced, or imbalancing of the hormone released is done, or specific hormone is not present, that is also included in the intrinsic factors or internal factors, right? Next, coming towards the extrinsic factor. In extrinsic factors are the those that causes by foreign particles or pathogens. Foreign particles means the organisms, microorganisms, such as pathogens, we can say, like bacteria, okay, or parasites or germs, okay. These are the extrinsic factors. Extrinsic factors or external factors also include unhealthy diet, disease causing germs like bacteria, viruses, fungi, pollution in the environment, unhealthy lifestyle, etc. Okay, then we can say that extrinsic factors include environmental pollution. Okay, you all are well known about the environmental pollution. Then disease caused by pathogens such as bacteria, fungi, viruses, unbalanced diet, and fast food. Okay, if we take fast food and our balanced and our diet is not perfectly balanced, then we can say as an extrinsic factor. Sorry, I will like to uh, change my point. In internal factors, somewhere I said about the balanced diet, maybe in the malfunctioning, right? But in that it will be not there. In malfunctioning of there, in that malfunctioning of body organs is there, matlab ke body organs ka malfunctioning, development of proper body organs is not there. Wait, I'll show here. Malfunctioning of body organ, okay, that means proper development of the body organ is not there, right? I made a mistake, sorry for that. Next, yes, in intrinsic factor, sorry, extrinsic factor, I would like to discuss like disease caused by pathogen, okay? Then unbalanced diet and fast food, that also comes in extrinsic factor. Okay, if we do not take a balanced diet food, or if we just consume fast food, then such problems may occur. Next, coming to tobacco, drugs, and alcoholic consumptions, the consumption of deadly products like tobacco, drugs, and alcohol consumption may also lead to cause disease. Okay, so we studied about the intrinsic factors and extrinsic factors, or internally occurring or externally occurring factors which are leading or causes disease, right? So here I will like to end up my session. In the next session we'll be studying further about the categories or causes of different disease. Okay, we'll be studying about acute disease, chronic disease, intermediate causes, contributory causes, congenital and acquired disease, etc., etc., right? So I would like to conclude up the session here. Okay, wishing you to stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you.